the hidden habits that drain your energy, Buddha's timeless wisdom. Right now, as you listen to these words, invisible forces are stealing your energy. They move through your daily routine like silent thieves, robbing you of vitality, focus, and inner peace. You may blame stress, age, or circumstances, but the truth Buddha revealed 25 centuries ago remains unchanged. The greatest battles are fought within, and the habits that drain your life force are often the ones you never notice. Today, you will discover the hidden enemies of your energy and learn the ancient secrets that have preserved vitality for thousands of years. This is not just another self-help lesson. This is wisdom that has stood the test of time, refined through centuries of practice, validated by both ancient sages and modern science. By the end of this teaching, you will see your daily habits through completely different eyes. You take approximately 20,000 breaths each day, yet most people have forgotten how to breathe. Watch yourself right now. Are you breathing deeply into your belly, or are you taking shallow breaths into your chest? Most people breathe as if they are constantly anxious, even when they feel calm. This shallow breathing sends a continuous signal to your nervous system that you are in danger, keeping your body in a state of chronic stress. Buddha taught that breath is the bridge between body and mind. When your breathing is scattered, your energy scatters with it. The ancient yogis discovered that proper breathing could triple your energy levels, improve your mental clarity, and even extend your lifespan. Yet this fundamental life skill has been lost in our modern world. Every shallow breath is a missed opportunity to recharge your entire being. Your mind consumes more energy than any other organ in your body. When you allow it to run wild with worries, regrets, and endless mental chatter, you are essentially leaving all the lights on in your house while wondering why your energy bill is so high. Buddha called this the monkey mind, because thoughts jump from branch to branch without rest, never settling, always consuming. Research shows that the average person has over 60,000 thoughts per day, and most of them are repetitive and negative. Each worried thought about tomorrow, each replay of yesterday's mistakes, each mental conversation with someone who isn't even present drains your vital energy. The mind that cannot be still is like a jar of muddy water that never settles. You cannot see clearly, and the constant agitation exhausts you. The ancient texts speak of a state where thoughts become like clouds in an empty sky, present but not disturbing the vastness beneath. When you learn to observe your thoughts without being consumed by them, you reclaim enormous amounts of energy that were being wasted in mental turbulence. Every time you react emotionally to external circumstances, you give away your power and drain your energy reserves. Anger burns through your vitality like fire through paper. Anxiety creates tension that exhausts your nervous system. Jealousy poisons your thoughts and steals your peace. Fear paralyzes your natural flow of energy. Buddha taught that you are not your emotions. You are the awareness that observes them. When you identify with every emotion that arises, you become like a ship without an anchor, tossed around by every wave. This constant emotional reactivity creates a state of chronic stress that ages your body and weakens your mind. The wise ones throughout history learned to feel their emotions fully, but not be controlled by them. They understood that emotions are like weather patterns. They come and go, but the sky remains unchanged. When you stop feeding your energy to every emotional storm, you discover a wellspring of vitality that never runs dry. In our modern world, your senses are under constant assault. Bright screens, loud noises, processed foods, synthetic fragrances, and overwhelming visual stimulation create a state of sensory chaos that your nervous system was never designed to handle. Each overstimulation of your senses requires energy to process, leaving you drained and scattered. Ayurveda teaches that your senses are gateways to your consciousness. When these gateways are constantly flooded with intense artificial stimulation, your natural sensitivity becomes dulled and your energy becomes dispersed. You lose the ability to appreciate subtle beauty, quiet moments, and simple pleasures that naturally restore your vitality. The ancient sages practiced sensory withdrawal not as a denial of life, but as a way to restore their natural sensitivity and conserve their energy for what truly matters. They understood that less stimulation often leads to more aliveness, not less. Sleep is not just rest, it is when your body and mind perform their deepest healing and restoration. Yet most people treat sleep as an afterthought, staying awake with artificial lights, consuming stimulants late in the day, and filling their minds with stress-inducing information before bed. Ayurveda considers proper sleep one of the 3 pillars of health, along with proper diet and proper energy management. During deep sleep, your brain literally cleans itself, removing toxins that accumulate during waking hours. Your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and consolidates memories. When this process is disrupted, you wake up more tired than when you went to bed. The ancient wisdom teaches that the hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are the most restorative. This is when your body produces the highest levels of growth hormone and performs its deepest healing. Yet modern life has convinced us that staying up late is productive, when in reality it is one of the most energy-depleting habits you can develop. The 5 Ayurvedic secrets for energy restoration. Now that you understand what drains your energy, let me share the 5 ancient secrets that can restore your vitality and transform your life. The word pranayama means extension of life force. This is not just breathing exercises. This is the science of energy cultivation. Every morning, before you do anything else, spend 10 minutes practicing deep, conscious breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale through your nose for 6 counts. This simple practice will reset your nervous system and charge your body with fresh energy. The ancient texts promise that regular pranayama practice can make you feel 10 years younger, improve your mental clarity, and give you energy that lasts throughout the day. Modern science confirms this. Proper breathing increases oxygen delivery to your cells, reduces stress hormones, and activates your body's natural healing mechanisms. Meditation is not about stopping thoughts, it is about changing your relationship with them. When you learn to observe your mind without being pulled into its dramas, you stop wasting energy on mental turbulence. Start with just 5 minutes each day, sitting quietly and watching your breath. When thoughts arise, simply notice them and return to your breath. The Buddha compared an untrained mind to a wild elephant that destroys everything in its path. But a trained mind becomes like a gentle, powerful elephant that can carry you anywhere you want to go. Each moment of meditation is like a deposit in your energy bank account, building reserves of inner strength and clarity. Learn to pause between stimulus and response. When something triggers you emotionally, take 3 deep breaths before reacting. Ask yourself, is this emotion serving my highest good? Am I giving my power away to external circumstances? This simple pause can save enormous amounts of energy that would otherwise be wasted in emotional reactivity. Practice loving kindness meditation, where you send goodwill to yourself and others. This dissolves the energy-draining emotions of anger, resentment, and jealousy, replacing them with states that naturally increase your vitality. Remember, you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how much energy you invest in your reactions. Secret number 4. Sensory discipline and digital detox create sacred times each day when you withdraw from sensory overstimulation. Turn off all screens 1 hour before bed. Eat your meals in silence, truly tasting your food. Spend time in nature without headphones or distractions. These practices restore your natural sensitivity and allow your nervous system to reset. Ayurveda teaches that your energy follows your attention. When your attention is scattered across multiple screens, notifications, and sensory inputs, your energy becomes scattered too. By practicing sensory discipline, you gather your scattered energy and direct it toward what truly matters. Transform your sleep from unconscious collapse into conscious restoration. Create an evening ritual that signals to your body that it is time to heal. Dim the lights as the sun sets. Take a warm bath with calming herbs. Read wisdom literature instead of consuming stressful news. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. The ancient sages taught that how you end your day determines how you begin the next one. When you honor sleep as sacred time for restoration, you wake up with energy reserves that can carry you through any challenge. But there is something even deeper here. The ancient wisdom teaches that energy is not just physical, it is the very essence of life itself. When you learn to conserve and cultivate your energy, you are not just feeling better, you are aligning with the fundamental force that creates and sustains all existence. Buddha taught that everything in the universe is energy in different forms. Your thoughts are energy. Your emotions are energy. Your physical body is energy. Your relationships are energy exchanges. When you understand this, you begin to see that managing your energy is not just about feeling good. It is about participating consciously in the creation of your reality. These practices are not separate techniques. They are interconnected aspects of a holistic way of living. When you breathe consciously, you naturally become more aware of your thoughts. When you master your emotions, you naturally want to take better care of your body. When you honor your sleep, you naturally have more energy for spiritual practice. Start with one practice that resonates most strongly with you. Master it for 30 days, then gradually add the others. Remember, transformation happens not through dramatic changes, but through consistent practice of simple principles. Each day you practice these secrets. You are not just improving your energy, you are evolving into a more conscious, powerful, and peaceful version of yourself. The sages who developed these practices were not trying to escape life, they were trying to live it more fully. They understood that true success is not about accomplishing more with depleted energy, but about accomplishing what matters most with abundant vitality. They knew that inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of unshakable energy and clarity in the face of any storm. When you implement these 5 secrets, you join a lineage of wisdom that stretches back thousands of years. You become part of an unbroken chain of individuals who chose conscious living over unconscious existence, who chose to cultivate their life force rather than waste it on distractions. The hidden habits that drain your energy are not mysterious forces beyond your control. They are simply unconscious patterns that you can change with awareness and practice. Every breath you take, every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every action you take is either building your energy or depleting it. The choice is always yours. Buddha's final words were, "Work out your salvation with diligence." Your energy is your salvation. It is the force that will carry you toward your highest potential or allow you to remain stuck in patterns that no longer serve you. The ancient wisdom is not asking you to believe anything. It is asking you to experiment, to practice, to see for yourself what happens when you treat your energy as the sacred resource it truly is. Begin today. Choose one of these 5 secrets and commit to practicing it for the next 7 days. Notice how it affects not just your energy levels, but your clarity, your relationships, and your overall sense of well-being. You may discover, as countless others have before you, that these simple practices hold the key to transforming not just how you feel, but how you experience life itself. Your energy is your most precious resource. Guard it wisely, cultivate it consciously, and use it in service of your highest vision. The ancient wisdom lives not in books or temples, but in the choices you make moment by moment, breath by breath, day by day. Your transformation begins with your next conscious breath.